start marrying from 5, 7, 8 minutes. Shoftim, you have to set up Klal Yisrael. You have to set up, but they give him courts, Shoftim to judge, Dayan to judge. Will apportion out to you. You shove to some mishpat tzedek, and of course you have to give out a correct mishpat tzedek for Yosher. It should be done correctly al pi din. L'sikach sheichad, l'sikach sheichad. Amongst the things that to be very cautious and careful with. He shouldn't take bribery, and the judges shouldn't favor any side of the litigants in any way. There came one time an almana destitute with Yisraelim, and she couldn't pay rent. So her landlord, in order to evict her, he used such harsh steps, such so with Uncle Hartson Nishame, he took it. It was winter time with a bitter cold, and he removed the roof. Those type of roofs they had in those days. He removed the roof of the house, so she was it was just like living out in the street. So she had to move out from that road. So she ran to Rav Shula Kutner to call her landlord to wait. She said, "Shvichas dam is bloodshed. Me with my children, we can't live in the house like that, and I can't pay the rent. I'm trying. I'm struggling to try to pay the rent." And he won't hear, but he took it from the roof. I'm calling him to deter it to you. So Shula Kutner said, I can't accept it in Torah, because it says in Torah you're not supposed to take bribery, sheichat. I shall feel so bad for you. With your tears, you bribed me. That's already also sheichat. So I can't accept the Leisat, but you have to give out a correct judgment. And someone came with a shaila to Rabbi Steinman. It came a family was getting into a car, and there were five. There were 5 passengers. It's a violation. You can get a traffic ticket for too many passengers in the car. So the taxi driver said he won't take them. So the father he imposed the right Balkorcho. He finally he submitted, and he bent his will. He let the 5 passengers into the car. They drove off, and the cab driver was going at excessive speed, and boom! They pulled over the siren. They pulled him over, and going to give him a ticket for going above the speed limit. And then the officer takes a look inside. Oh, he said, "I'm going to give you another ticket also." He said, "Because you have too many passengers in the car." So he gave him 2 tickets. So the taxi driver said, "The first ticket I'll pay for because I was driving too fast. But I beg you, I don't want to take 5 passengers. The second ticket you have to pay for." So he says, "No." He said, "Had you not been driving excessive speed, we'd never got stopped by the police. So it's your negligence because you don't." He said, "It has nothing to do with it. I told you I don't want to take it." So he went to Rabbi Stein and asked me what to do. Who should pay the second traffic ticket? So he brought a riot like Marbah tells there where a shepherd, a shepherd had sheep that he was watching, and he took them out in an area where it's Ganovim. And he told the Ganovim, he said, he was taunting them. He said, "I dare you to try to steal my sheep." And at the end of the target, he stole the sheep. So the halacha, a shomer, what he's chayiv for, what he's obligated for, he's not obligated if something that happens above and beyond his control, extraordinary circumstances. So sometimes if robbers come along that you didn't expect them, a guy comes along, But if he put, the Gemara says, being that he put himself into that situation with with the animals and taunting the Ganovim, so he has to pay, even though normally he wouldn't have to pay. I'm saying here also the same thing. If he had not been speaking excessively, so they never would have caught him, because so he has to pay the traffic ticket. Tzedek, Tirdoi, they have to pursue, the parent have to pass Tzedek, they have to pursue it with Tzedek, why correctly, with righteousness. Why twice Tzedek? One time alone, Tzedek Tirdoi, why twice? So Rishami says, from this we see that the Dayanim, when they sit and listen to Din Torah, so they have to repeat what the litigants, the defendant and the plaintiff, what they both, their arguments are, so the Dayanim have to repeat them to themselves the arguments. And Rishami said, where do we learn it from? Rishami said, from Shlomo Melech. Shlomo Melech, the story with the two mothers, where one had a live child, one had a dead child. So Russian in Pasuk in the Malachim is Zoy Shemeres B'Yachai. Shlomo Melech was repeating what the litigants, what the two mothers were saying. So Rishami said, from this we see that the Dayan, Shlomo Melech was the Dayan, he was the judge, they came before him. So you have to repeat the tightness that the Dayanim said. There used to be in communities, there used to be where there was the Chevra Kadisha. Some of them, they may, not talking voluntarily, but those that were paid, so they made a living from Lechem Atzvus, they made from doing, being engaged in a very depressing sort of livelihood. So because they made a living from the depressing livelihood, they also gave them to take care of the chasna hall. So you have something to do with simchas as well. So by Yom, it happened one day that there were in Nebach 3-4 Levias, and the same day there was a chasnas, a bar mitzvah, a bris, a number of. And when the Seder is, you go into the Avelim after the Vaya, to the Menachem of them, and so Mezokte, I see you the Daiboy, I walk in Naschem Eschem, Menachem the Avelim, and then you went into the Mechotanim also, and by the Mechotanim they became part of the Simcha, and the Chabisle ongetrunken. So between the Lechamatz, between the sadness and the Simcha, they were a little bit far trunken. So when we came into the Avelim, so they said to them, "Oh, Koyesh Hashem, Imcha v'Zaracha Kashos, Aslim Chayim Azeh." The Banisham should see you should have many more like what you have today. You and your children should have the same thing to the Avelim. Instead of thinking of not solving them, they told me you should. Then when they went into Mechutanim, to the Mechutanim after the Chasne, to be said, we're supposed to say the Mazel Tov, so they said to them, they said, "Oy Hashem Yishmocha Mikol Ra, V'Yola Yelecha Yemra Kazeh." That Hashem should watch you. You should never experience such a horrible day like you had today. V'Yeda V'Seda Oy Atzavanecha. You and your children should never know anything like this. So the same thing could apply by Din Torahs. There could be a day where there's many Din Torahs, and the Dayanim might get confused between the Tovei and the Nitva, between the plaintiff and the defendant, whose argument. So therefore they themselves, they have to repeat, make sure they have to in front of them, yeah, that's their tzedek tivda. Kana b'rakay shoyna. What's that going to talk in Israel? Everyone tell me to Shnema. I'm going to come as my chief, like,